upcoming academic year, which means 2025-2026, the course of dentistry in Košice will be 5 years instead of 6. If they see like they can complete the education in 5 years, of course, like they would prefer to go there. So my experience is I did like long comparison research of the transfer rules in different medical universities in EU. And I can tell like UPJŠ is one of the most welcoming for the transfer students.
It seems to be like a common theme that people come here and then they just love it. And I think the most important thing as always, you don't get that 1 year back. That's 1 year of your life, right? That you're acting as a student and not earning money as a dentist. Hi there guys, welcome from UPJŠ in Kosice, Slovakia, where we have some very exciting news today. I'm joined by Peter and we're going to be discussing what is going to change the game completely when it comes to studying dentistry abroad in the EU. So Peter, would you like to tell the viewers what's happened here at university and why it's such exciting news?
Yeah, thank you Naveed for the introduction. So in the next video, Naveed will be with me and we will be discussing like various topics. Today I would like to speak about the new 5 years course at the UPJŠ in Košice. So Naveed is also student from the dentistry. From the upcoming academic year, which means 2025-2026, the course of dentistry in Košice will be 5 years instead of 6, which means that the students, they can finish 1 year faster, which is like great advantage, especially if you take a look on the duration of the dentistry course in Hungary, Poland, Czech Republic, all these countries, they have 5 years courses. So I suppose like this will be a huge benefit also for students from the UK.
Yeah, big time. And how long has this been discussed within the uni? Do you know if it's been a complaint from students that has made this change, or has the uni just realized that this is the direction that they wanted to go?
I suppose the main reason is like the most of the students, if they see like they can complete the education in 5 years, of course, like they would prefer to go there. And if you want to stay competitive with the like other countries, of course, like you need to bring some new benefits. I suppose this is the main reason. Another benefit for the students, but in the future, if you decide to transfer for the 5 years course, in the future you would be able to transfer up to the 4th year. So basically, you could transfer, like you can complete then the UPJŠ like 4th and then 5th year. If you already like completed 180 credits somewhere else.
Oh. And so just so we understand, because the European countries have a credit system, some countries don't. So if you are studying in the EU, you most likely will be on the credit system, right?
Yeah.
And it works by giving you 60 credits per year, which is how it works.
That's correct.
So in theory, what Peter's saying there is if you have done year 1, 2, and 3, that's 180 credits, and then that should be transferable over. But here's the big question, is it that you have to be on a 5-year course for this to work, or can you be on a 6-year course with 180 credits and transfer? What's the situation with that, if you know it?
Like that we will see in the future. Basically, many things will be solved individually.
Okay.
Because like there are also some universities outside of EU which cannot be recognized at this university for the transfer. So that we will see, but definitely there will be option to transfer to the 4th year in the future. So at this point, if someone wants to transfer, it is possible, but only for the 6-year course.
Yeah.
In the future, it will be possible also for the 5-year course.
Okay, and then there's like a date as to when it will be fully open, all 4 years to transfer into. Can you explain when that will start?
Yeah, so basically for the 4th year, it's predicted to be open in academic year 29-30. Okay. So that's the admission process. Everything, transfer rules will be the same, but we will see how it goes in the future with the transfer requests.
And obviously you've dealt with many students successfully, bringing them over, whether they're starting from the beginning or transferring over. With students that have wanted to transfer to UPJŠ, do you find the process quite easy? Do students appreciate what needs to happen, or is it, like a lottery? What's been your experience so far?
So my experience is I did like long comparison research of the transfer rules in different medical universities in EU. And I can tell like UPJŠ is one of the most welcoming for the transfer students, both medicine and dentistry. Yeah. Because if you compare, like many universities will ask you not to have any backlogs, you need to have active status of the student, you cannot miss many subjects, curriculum must be very similar. In UPJŠ, you can have any mark, A to E is accepted, you can have some backlogs, not many, but some you can have, and then you can ask for the recognition. You just write the exam, pass it, submit for recognition, that's it.
Okay, and obviously it's very good to have somebody who's been there, done that to help you out with the entire process, because if you're coming alone, I know many students have tried to do it alone, and then especially with transferring, it can get quite tricky. So having somebody like Peter on board that can kind of guide you through the process is definitely well worth it. I mean, my experience when I was transferring was very much a case of exactly what you said there. They are quite, I'm not going to use the word lenient, but they're very open-minded with how they recognize the subjects. They don't just say, okay, well, you got, like you said, like an E in this subject, so we're not going to let you through. They recognize it as a pass, which is very nice. It means that you're not having to repeat many subjects and you can just come in and concentrate on your studies. So I'm guessing people are usually quite happy when they want to transfer to Slovakia. Do you feel as though it's maybe difficult in other countries when it comes to transferring?
Well, many universities, they will, for example, ask you firstly to complete all the subjects from the previous year. Some universities even do not allow transfers if you are not active student, but usually there is some reason why you wish to transfer. So
yeah,
usually it's not that you are satisfied with your current university. So
yeah, I'm with you. And then I don't know whether you have this information or maybe from experience, but do you feel like more people are transferring into UPJŠ than they are transferring out?
I definitely inside. There are many cases from Hungary, many from University of Medicine Bratislava,
yes,
Masaryk University, maybe few from Poland. So definitely more in than out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from the ground here as a student. I've met so many international students, right? And many of them have transferred, and they've transferred from the universities that you just mentioned. It seems to be like a common theme that people come here and then they just love it, because the university life is simply laid out for you. It's not complicated. They are very understanding for their students. And I think the way that they give us our tests and our examinations, it's very fair, which is what people love here. So I'm not surprised to hear that fact. It sounds great. I think, some people might be sitting here and saying, well, this sounds too good to be true. 5 years, you can transfer in. What's the catch? So are they expected to pay, 20,000, 30,000 euros a year? What's the tuition fee like?
Okay, so currently the tuition fee is 13,500 and it will be increased, I think, next year by 500. Okay. But again, if you compare it with other countries, it's very competitive. It's still less than Hungary, it's still less than some university in Czech Republic, little bit less than in Poland.
Okay.
So maybe if you want to go for discounted price, like you will go Romania, Bulgaria, but in that case, like it will be 6 years.
6 years, yeah. I mean, we were doing the calculations for this, and if you're paying 9,000 or 10,000 euros in Bulgaria and you're paying 13,500, 14,000 here, that one extra year, you're actually paying more because you have your rent, you have your groceries, you have your traveling, people are going out, they're spending money here. And I think the most important thing as always, you don't get that 1 year back. That's 1 year of your life, right? That you're acting as a student and not earning money as a dentist back in your home country, wherever that might be. So it really does work out to just, if you can budget a little bit more in those 5 years, it's better than doing 6 years and then, you feel like you might be saving a bit of money, but in reality, if you do the calculations, it works out far better doing the 5 years. So what's the kind of advice that you give to anybody who's looking to embark on this journey, whether it's from year one or if they're looking to transfer to this university?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so definitely you should decide sooner, so you do not miss the deadlines. However, this university has very also friendly deadlines for the students. Capacities around 35 to 40 people for one intake, and basically anyone who will pass the entrance exam is accepted. So basically you do not need to wait for the result of some waiting list or anything.
Yeah.
I think this is like very good option for you to study dentistry in Europe. The degree is recognized anywhere in the EU, also in the UK.
Yes.
So, and what do you think? Is it worth studying here?
If we ask me this question, we're going to be here for hours, because in the short answer, it's definitely worth it. I think it's been like a blessing that I've ended up here. The teaching standards are great. The university facilities are amazing. I mean, even where we're sitting right now, this is just one part of the simulation floor, right? And I mean, this is just the dental part. There's so many different medical simulations just here within this building, within this floor, that students can take their time to kind of hone in on their skills, sharpen things up, learn different scenarios. I think the teaching staff are very friendly. They can all speak English very well. And even small things that I like about this university, like you can go onto the university website, you can find the email addresses of every single doctor and professor that works here. You can get in touch with people, find their office hours, and it's very easy and open communication. I've known of people that have been in other universities that have struggled with that. I myself have been to different universities and have struggled with that big time. My experience here has been great. The people in Kosice are lovely. There's so many extracurricular activities that you can do as well. And I think genuinely it's a great place to be. I'm kind of sad that I transferred here and I didn't start here from year one. But you know, 2 more years to go and I should be done from here. So it's going well.
Perfect. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and make sure to subscribe, and we will see each other in the next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.